Hey, gentle listeners, welcome to Framed.
Canvas cuffs and other stuffs.
We're back for season 3, and boy, oh boy, do we have some crazy stories for you.
Ooh!
Enjoy the episode. Robin's finally coming.
Finally.
We get to see her.
We get to
Our
see
queen.
her. It's been...
We have to go together.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I hope the album's good.
Yeah, me too. I'm a bit worried.
Because
Yep.
if it's a very album-heavy concert with her new stuff, and we're not that into it. And then if the only songs she plays that are outside of the album are like Dancing on My Own and stuff like that. Like, look, love Dancing on My Own, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
I think it's been... I'd like to see some other ones
I'd like to see
come up from...
any of the old stuff.
Any of the old stuff, but I'd like to see some other ones bubble up.
I feel like because she hasn't been to Australia in so long, or she's never been in my lifetime.
Yeah.
She'll play the back catalogue.
I'm sure she would have been here because, you know, she's been around since the 90s.
Yeah. What was the first
Show
song?
me love, show me love.
That
Baby,
still pops up
show
on my
me
Spotify
what it's
sometimes. I'm
all
like,
about.
oh, I forget this is Robin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's probably been here before. I've never had the opportunity to see her.
No.
So,
God, it's going to be queer.
oh, it's going to be
The whole thing's going to be
hits up.
gays and gals.
It's really only.
And with a few like Dancing on My Own people there.
There'll be a
being
couple
like,
of
I don't know these
There'll be
songs.
a couple of mums who are like, I've made a mistake.
Yeah, like the mums who come to Lady Gaga and want to
like-
hear Poker Face, but then they get like hit with like conceptual mayhem.
They're there
theatre.
purely to see, what's the one that she did with Bruno Mars?
Oh, Die with
With
a
a smile.
Smile.
They're there purely for that and Million Reasons. And then they're like, wait, what's this other stuff?
Yeah, they thought they were going to see A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
But yeah, they saw mayhem.
Yeah.
I liked Die with a Smile when she performed it, and I've never really dug it.
Take out Bruno Mars and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That little lesbian pisses me off.
He is a little lesbian, isn't he?
He is. You cannot convince me otherwise.
God, he's a hit maker. He did that song Uppity with Rosé from Blackpink.
Yeah. Look, I can't fault him.
Don't you love me like I love you?
I don't want to
honey?
hear any of his music.
He used to piss me off with those, like, he had this song called like Lazy Song, and it's like, I just wanna lay in my bed.
Yep.
I'm like, this cocky little asshole. I hate him.
Well, you know. You know what? That's the Bruno Mars.
Well,
That's
we've
our
covered
thoughts-
Bruno, we've covered Robin,
Robin.
we've covered Lady Gaga.
What else? What else? in the
Katie
world?
up to?
I don't know.
I don't think she's doing much
Nah,
at the
she's-
moment. And good for her.
Good for her. She needs a
She
minute.
needs a minute.
She needs to recalibrate.
Band-Aids, her comeback single, really didn't do much.
Nope. So
I think she just needs
take a minute.
time out, recoup, maybe
Date your boyfriend.
kick a few other people out of some houses and buy them.
You know what?
Kill a few more nuns.
And then come back.
And then come back stronger than ever.
Stronger, sucking the souls out of those nuns.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, Robin will be great.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have a recommendation? Or I don't know if we do recommendations this year, or do we do what whimsy thing did you do?
Whimsical things.
Whimsical thing.
Oh, and
Whimsical things.
Can we do like a little sound effect that's just like a little wind chime? Whimsical thing.
Whimsical things.
What did I do that sparked whimsy this week? Do you have one?
Okay, yes, I do.
Yep.
It's somewhat, it wasn't, whimsical, not sure. I saw it and I thought, wow, this is a movie. I went and saw Marty Supreme.
Oh.
And it is a movie.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
I really have to see it.
I think it has to be seen at the cinema.
Yeah.
Because it is, boy, is it a long film. However, everything needs to be in the film in order for it to get to where it needs to go.
Yeah.
And
does it have the same vibe as Everything Everywhere All at Once?
no.
Okay.
It's got more like a old school, like it feels like you're watching a bit more of like an old school film, like when you know, like a
Scorsese.
yeah, like I'd say like a late 90s, early thousands kind of
Yeah, cool.
film.
Yep.
He's really good in it. He's like Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
He's really good. He's an executive producer on it. You can tell he cared about this film.
And the nanny's in it.
Yes, and you know what? Not enough, but she was excellent. in
Yeah,
the
that's
parts
what
that she
Lockie
was.
said. She just pops up every now and again. She's the mother.
She's the mother
Yeah.
of Marty. But yeah, the whole cast is great. We kind of walked out. This isn't spoiling anything. You kind of pick it up from the get. Like, you don't really like any of the characters. They're all assholes, kind of. But by
really obnoxious.
More so, just like you're just like, really, like you're doing that, you're doing that thing, like. But you get to the end and you're still like rooting for Marty, like even though you're like, you're a fucking asshole.
Yes.
So
he's a lovable scoundrel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. That's what I'm picturing.
And not as much table tennis as you think. Could have been more.
Oh, I forgot it was about table tennis.
Yeah, could have been more table tennis, if I'm honest. Based on a real true story of a real table tennis player. But how real? I don't know. But whimsical. We went to the cinema. We bought popcorn. Loved it.
$120 later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I love going to the movies and I miss going to the movies and I wish I went to the movies more. But the fact of the matter is you have to be willing to part with, if you want the full movie experience, you're going to have to be willing to part with, what, $80? Yeah. Maybe more.
Hot tip for people in Melbourne, Lygon Street Cinema. If you want to trek there, they
Nova.
Nova. Oh, is it Nova? Nova.
Yeah.
They do $10 Mondays.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to save some coin, you can go and see a film for cheap.
Yeah.
We didn't go there.
The screens are the same size as the television, but hey.
You're there.
You're there with people.
Whoa.
Well, that's the thing. And then now they're doing this thing with movies where, especially like the big ones that come out, they'll be at the cinema.
Yep.
And then like 2-3 weeks later, it's like, it's on video on demand. You can buy it at home.
Yeah.
You can do all this, that, and the other. And buying it at home works out being cheaper than actually going to the movies to watch it.
Yep.
So,
especially if you're more than one person.
And they've pulled the new 28 years later or something. They've pulled the new one from cinemas because it flopped. No one's gone to see it, but it's got great reviews. Apparently it's really good.
Yeah.
No one's gone to see it because they all know that it's going to be out on video on demand soon.
Yeah, that's the problem. We've got to go to the cinema more, guys.
We do, but they have to do something about like
Kristen Stewart just bought a LA cinema. So
well, let's go.
You know what?
Let's buy a ticket.
Buy a ticket.
To
You
LA.
know what? We were complaining about movies being expensive, but what if we bought a plane ticket flew
To
all
LA.
the way to LA, had to pay for accommodation and a rental car,
Yeah.
and then went to that cinema?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess she's going to try and do something. So we'll see what she does. And
Yeah, something's got to happen. We need to either be getting paid more or they need to lower the prices of movie tickets.
I think maybe we should be getting paid more.
Yeah, probably, because everything's expensive.
Cost of living. What whimsical thing are you bringing to the stage?
My whimsical thing is, and I wasn't going to talk about this till after it happened, but I guess by the time this comes out, I would have already done it.
Okay.
And then on an episode that we record later,
Yep.
I can tell you how it went.
Okay.
Very whimsical. I got cast in Melbourne Survivor. Woo!
I cannot wait.
Which is essentially a group of people going to a field for a day and playing Survivor. It's like LARPing. Do you know what LARPing is?
Yep.
Like you go and like people play Quidditch or like stuff like that. It's like that. It's a group, they're called Melbourne Survivor. I've been following them for a while, and they do these day-long Survivor events around Melbourne, kind of on the outskirts and all that, and you spend all day there. It's like from 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's a fast-track game of Survivor. You're there with like, I don't know how many people are going to be there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think there's going to be 16 of us.
Ooh.
And they're going to split us into 2 tribes. We have our own tribal section.
Amazing.
We vote people out during the day.
Hectic.
And we do all these like little Survivor challenges, and we have confessionals.
I love
and
this.
We do all that. And I've been trying to get into this fucking thing for ages. And for some reason, the last 2 times I didn't get cast. And I'm like, God, how hard is it to go and play Melbourne Survivor?
Although, let me play.
Let me play. I just want to play with you guys.
I cannot wait for it to be done. Like, so we can talk about it. Like, because I want it to know.
I'm in Alfred Hospital, suffering from exhaustion.
Airlifted out.
Yeah. I'm wearing one of those tinfoil blankets
It's
after
just
the
too
first
much.
challenge.
I hope once you've done it, we can sit down. We're going to do a whole episode. You're going to break it down play by play.
Oh, yes.
But what are your hopes and your dreams going into it?
I'm literally going into this bitch I'm going in full guns blazing. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I don't care about these people. I'm going in to play Survivor.
Yep.
I'm going to pretend and live out my fantasy of going in and playing Survivor. I'm going to be ruthless.
Yep.
I'm going to kind of suss out the personalities, see who I'm going to align with, see who I'm going to maybe like blindside, all this, that, and the other. Because I feel like I'll either get out hella early.
Yep.
Or I'll weirdly make it to the end.
Yep.
I don't think it's going to be middle ground for me.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be one or the other.
It's almost like you've got to go in and not be a threat from the start. Like as in like not play your cards a bit close to your chest.
Yes.
So that they can't sniff out the fact that you might be a loose cannon.
Yeah. I'm not going to like walk in.
Hey, bitches.
I'm not going to walk in and be like, you're a liar, you're a bitch. Like, I'm not going to do any of that. But I'm gonna play it clever.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm super excited. It's a day game. They do Melbourne Survivor. If anyone's keen, they're on Instagram. They're currently they've filmed a couple of day long sorry, my words are getting stupid. They do 1 day sessions of Survivor, but every so often they'll do like a camping one that goes for like 3-4 days.
Yeah.
And they film the whole thing as if it's Survivor. They're very creative. Like they whoever's running this thing, they're so passionate about Survivor that it's really quite charming. They make it like the show. Like it's got the intro, everyone's got the buffs, the head wrap things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really put so much effort into it. And you can just tell that it's like a love child of like a group of people who really love Survivor, who care about it, who are just like, let's do something different for adults to do. Let's make our own Survivor. So I think the whimsical thing about it is that I'm enjoying kind of finding little activities and things to do on weekends and stuff like that isn't just like, you know, going to the pub, getting pissed with your mates. Like I'm enjoying having these extracurricular things to do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's just, look, if you're curious, look them up on Instagram. It's Melbourne Survivor, I'm pretty sure, or like at Melbourne Survivor or something like that.
Ding.
But yeah, let's see how I go.
I cannot wait, and I cannot wait for you to spill all the tea after it's done.
Well, we have to, so we get voted out through the day, but then we don't just go home. We stick around because there's a final tribal,
right?
And then we'll be on the jury. So we'll have a say who wins the bottle of wine.
Can you go off in that jury if you're in it? Like, hopefully you're at the end and you're getting judged. But if you're in the jury,
and I never trusted you from the start. And,
and you know what? Everyone here should have known that you were a two-faced loser.
You're a snake.
You have to be dragged out. Security.
But yeah, and well, who knows? I could be the one taking home the bottle of wine and gift voucher to an escape room at the end of the day.
I hope so.
Yeah. And if I think they have previous players do the like overnight ones as well.
Yeah. So you could be on a 3-dayer.
I could be, hey, who wants to see me camp and rough it for 3 days? Imagine that. God, I'll be a bitch by the end of it. I would probably walk.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Get these cameras away from me.
Shoving people. Get them out of my face.
Yeah. So that's whimsy and low-key a recommendation because I feel like people should start looking for things to do that are a bit like, you know, a bit
different,
strange. Put yourself out there.
Yes. Get yourself out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Or don't. Do what you want.
Yeah. Word stuff. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
I'm ready to learn. Oh, I'm ready to j'accuse.
I've got a murder board.
I can see a crime scene. This is a
crime scene.
Yeah.
I was saying to SJ, I was like, we do so much crime. Like we talk about crime every week. We're talking about crime, but
most of the time, sometimes we just end up talking about Katy Perry.
Which I'm okay with, but very not that this is about murder this week, but we often don't talk about murder, which
Well,
there's never a dead body.
with art heists and art crimes and stuff like that, I've found a lot of them don't end up getting to the point of someone being killed.
No, and I hope it continues that way.
Well,
you know what?
Story's a story at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, there's no murder in this story, so
Okay.
sorry. I apologize. But we were just saying, I was like,
We don't need there to be murder.
No, there's enough going on.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Joel.
I thought you were about to lead me into like a really brutal, bloody art, like intense.
Unfortunately, I haven't found any.
Yeah. Well, good.
Good.
I'm glad everyone's safe.
Joel, I want you to picture a library.
No.
Absolutely not.
No, yes and. Okay, I'm in a library.
Not a small one, a big one like a state library, which is, not one of those little community libraries. We're actually going to be in Brazil.
Ooh.
And we're in São Paulo.
Ooh. São Paulo. I think that's the
cap.
I don't know. I've heard of it. It's a very big holiday destination.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's to Brazil.
We should just have.
Don't start doing accent here, Joel. Let's keep it.
Rein it in. We're not getting cancelled this season. It's a Sunday morning. It's December 7th, and it's 2025.
That was last year.
Yes.
December 27th.
Yep. December 7th.
That was but months ago.
Literally. And it was actually only a few weeks after the famous Louvre heist.
Oh my God.
Dun, dun, dun. It's a warmish day. The bright sun is hitting the concrete. We're in the center of downtown. And the library we're about to walk into is the Mario de Andre Library. Yep. So, it's one of the most important cultural institutions in Brazil. And on this particular morning, something special is happening. It's the final day of an exhibition called From Book to Museum. Artworks that originally lived hidden inside books have been taken out and displayed as standalone masterpieces. The doors open at 10 a.m. Inside the exhibition room, there are exactly 3 people: a security guard, an elderly couple visiting the show, and then 2 men walk in.
That's the public aren't exactly clamoring to go to
this final
the book to museum exhibition.
They're like, I guess there's a couple of people here. It's like literally one's a security guard who's like, I'm paid to be here, guys. They walk through the front entrance like anyone else on a Sunday morning going to visit gallery. They move through slowly, looking, observing, waiting. And then, as quick as a flash, they pull guns.
Damn.
Yeah. Immediately, the guard and the couple are held at gunpoint, and the men move with purpose. At the center of the exhibition sits a glass dome display, the crown jewel of the show. They head straight for it and smash the case open. The sound of the breaking museum glass echoes across the gallery.
No one's in there.
No one's in there. It just literally.
Yeah.
Doo, doo, doo. They then run to the walls and grab multiple paintings off the wall, snapping the security cables. This has turned from a organized, meticulous heist into a fast smash and grab.
It's kamikaze.
Yeah, essentially. All of this happens in under 4 minutes. They shove the paintings into big blue Ikea bags.
Shove paintings.
I know,
Treat them nice. Treat them
guys.
carefully.
And then they leave running into broad daylight. And this is where the robbery stops looking like a polished plot of your favorite film, Joel, Ocean's 8, and starts looking like a bit of a clusterfuck. CCTV cameras follow them through central São Paulo. São Paulo? São Paulo. São Paulo. CCTV cameras follow them through central São Paulo. They're sprinting.
Through Carnival.
Hey, they've just got the paintings. They're sprinting through the street carrying this enormous bag. One of them is visibly struggling with the weight, which makes sense because they've taken over 13 pieces.
Damn.
one of them does something bizarre. He stops and just kind of places some of the artworks on the side of the road. Then he kind of wanders off. And then the other guy comes back, picks them up and takes them away.
Oh.
It's very strange. They continue down the road toward a metro station before transferring the artworks into a white van parked nearby. And in less than 10 minutes, 13 culturally priceless works vanish into the city.
Holy smokes. I've not heard about this.
I know. So I think because the Louvre heist was so prominent at the time.
Yeah.
By the time this happened, everyone was like, whatever.
Yeah.
We've seen the big one.
Yes.
This is just kind of like, how bad could it be?
Yeah.
But it's also, and I will show you later, there is footage of them taking, they've released the footage of them.
Sweet.
And it's so silly. You're just kind of like, really? Look, guys, we should just be heisting at this point. It seems.
I'm imagining like Benny Hill, like.
Yeah. Yeah, very that. Let's talk about the art they stole before we talk about our suspects. So these artworks were never originally meant to hang on walls. They were actually pieces that lived inside books. It shows that the thieves probably had a bit more, I guess, knowledge about what they were because they are somewhat more valuable because they weren't ever supposed to be artworks. Does that make sense? They were just supposed to be in books.
See, I was thinking that they like printed them.
No, so they've taken them out of the books.
The books.
So like.
Oh, like big art books.
Yeah.
Big. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I was picturing like books that have pictures of art in them, and then they're like, oh, we don't know where that one is. Let's just like print it off big.
No, they've they are specific art books.
Gotcha.
You know what? The more you know. So the first lot is by an artist that you might have heard of before called Matisse.
Oh, yeah.
Matisse is the main, I guess, the main guy. His works are down the bottom there. They stole 8 in total. It's from the book called Jazz.
I'm a scat
So
man.
if we rewind to 1941, Matisse is actually 71 years old when he creates these works. He'd been diagnosed with cancer and he undergoes major surgery and nearly dies. This leaves him, he can no longer stand at an easel. And for most artists, it would end their career. But Matisse actually reinvents himself. And this type of work that we know Matisse for, which is like that big kind of like cutout collage works with lots of color, actually happened around this time because he physically couldn't hold himself up anymore.
Yeah.
So he would like he essentially turned his studio into like his bedroom, and he would direct his assistants to help with putting things on walls. He'd put canvases on floors and like draw on them. He found a way to make it happen.
Good on him.
I know. He begins painting sheets of paper in vibrant colors and then cutting the shapes out with scissors, and he called it originally drawing with scissors.
Well,
you know what?
Sometimes it has to be what it says on the tin.
Yeah, exactly. So these become his late career masterpieces, and the book Jazz was published in 1947. So each image was printed using, I want to say the words, it's Paquia. That's how it's spelled.
Celia Paquia.
So, which is hand-applied stencils, making every copy of this book that was made would have required a hand stenciled element. So there is a hand stenciled element within each of these pieces.
What does hand stenciled mean?
Like you do it by a hand. Like it's not a printed thing that a machine does. He's doing it by hand.
Creating multiple.
Yeah. So like if we've got the book.
Yep.
They've printed something on it and then he'd go over it with like a hand stencil.
Oh, okay. Yep,
making it more valuable.
Yes.
Because he's touched it essentially. Yep. So they look playful, bright, whimsical, but they were actually made during Nazi-occupied France. So many art historians believe that these images that seem joyful are coded with stories of violence, survival, and oppression.
Right.
So it's like, looks one thing means another.
Yep.
A similar set of these artworks sold at Christie's in 2022 for over $770,000.
Wow.
So they're worth a bit of money.
Yeah.
And if you have the knowledge for that, it makes sense why you'd steal them, because security is low, because no one really – it's not like the Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's, the stakes are easier. The other thing that makes these valuable is the prints themselves come from a historic library book, like copy of the book.
Yep.
So it means that they're worth more because it's not a private collection. Like it's a state. It's because it's owned by the. It's owned by the people.
So it's worth more it being owned by something like a library or like something like that
because
than it
culturally
being...
it's worth
okay,
more.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
It might...
Like I wouldn't think it would, but...
Yeah. I think as well because it not only is it's not just the value of the piece, it culturally is more valuable.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Because people are aware of it.
Yeah.
And it's been seen.
And its history.
For you to have it is a big deal.
Yeah. And I think like it shows like history and stuff. Like it's got a historical place. So it's like we're collecting history at libraries, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Somewhat.
Yeah. No, that does make sense. I just had to like unpack it and be like, why would that be?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, why are they saying this? And then you're like, I know nothing. So the second lot of paintings that they stole, prints that they stole was the Portinari engravings. Mm-hmm. So these are the 5, there's more than 5 pictured there, but get the point. These were made by Candino Portinari. So Candino Portinari is often called the painter of the soul of Brazil. Where Matisse cut playful shapes, Portinari drew workers, farm laborers, and children in rural poverty. He was kind of depicting a different kind of life that hadn't been shown before.
Yes.
So
sounds fun.
Yeah, super fun. Some of his artworks, when you look at it, feel free to go on Google, but some of them you're like, this is bleak. His figures often have oversized hands and feet, symbolizing labor and dignity. He created massive murals for the United Nations called War and Peace, which was gifted by Brazil to the world.
Oversized hands and feet.
Yeah. So obviously the oversized hands to signify working, like the working class.
Yeah.
I don't know why the oversized feet. I guess because you're just on your feet all day.
Interesting.
Yeah. That was his way of showing that they were laborers, I guess.
Yeah.
The stolen engravings were illustrations from the novel Menino de Engenco, which is translated to Plantation Boy, which was a important piece of work for Brazil and their history and culture.
Okay.
The scenes were of riders, cattle yards, children in agricultural life. So it not only depicts it just shows a very vivid scene of Brazil at the time. So it's essentially accounting history.
Yes, okay.
So these stolen works lead to the first kind of mystery of the case, which is this wasn't just a smash and grab of flashy paintings. Someone targeted historically specific works with extremely, I guess, strange resale potential, but extremely high cultural significance. So is the motive beyond money? Is there something more to it?
Do they know the actual history behind these pieces?
Are they stealing it because it has such a history?
Or is it just because they were there and they know that it's going to be worth a lot of money?
Exactly. That brings us to our first suspect, Joel.
Ooh.
Suspect number 1.
Like an MIA album cover. With
It
all
does.
the dollar signs and
Look,
color.
It was incredibly hard to find a photo of this person. TBC, it might just be a composite sketch.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because his full name is Gabriel Piera Rodriguez de Mello. And as you can say, I just shortened it and we'll probably just call him Mello.
Yeah.
The police also nickname him Gargamel. His alias is Gargamel.
I've heard that word
Yeah.
before.
Gargamel, don't worry, I looked it up for
The
you.
monster?
Yeah, Gargamel is the evil, incompetent wizard and main antagonist in the Smurfs franchise.
That's right. That's right.
He's obsessed with
Gargamel.
Gargamel.
Yes.
He's obsessed with capturing Smurfs.
Yeah, because he wants their berries or something.
He wants to turn them into gold or eat them.
He wants to eat the Smurfs?
I think so.
That's a bit fucked.
I mean, that time. The Smurfs.
They would... I was going to say they'd taste nice, but I'm like, they'd taste...
In my mind, they taste like blueberries.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that too.
Every time you eat a blueberry, you're eating a Smurf. He is not known to the police as an art thief, but he is a street criminal. He has been arrested for carjackings, robberies, impersonating bank employees, and other opportunistic crimes.
Ooh.
So I just like impersonating bank employees.
He kind of looks like Bill Skarsgård.
I see that.
Yeah.
He looks
the
like
one who
part
plays
of the
It.
Yeah, he looks like one of the Skarsgård family.
Yeah, he does.
It is just
Maybe he is. There's tons of them.
Yeah, they're always around and they're always doing something.
And they would do some kind of method acting where they like go in and pretend to be a banker.
Yeah, love it. The police start to look at the case in two parts now because they're like, one side of this heist seems smart. The type of art that's being stolen and kind of how well planned it is shows knowledge. However, there's another part of this heist which seems like kind of, as for a better word, dumb, because it's like we're shoving the art into Ikea bags and we're just walking it out into daylight.
Yeah.
Like there's two sides of this heist.
Which now I'm thinking like that doesn't seem like Gargamel's style.
Yeah. The police start to believe that maybe Gargamel didn't plan this alone. Maybe he had accomplices. Is he the brains? Is he the brawn? TBC.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's giving brains to me.
I like that.
Yeah.
One thing to add as well is in 2024. Now, this one takes a minute to get your head around. So let me try and explain it as easy as possible. So in 2024, Brazil passed a legal ruling granting automatic sentence reductions and pardons for certain prisoners based on behavior and time served.
Okay.
So a lot of prisoners had their sentences reduced, and Gargamel, or Mello, was one of these people, and he got released early under that law.
Because he was well behaved, and also their prison system might be crowded, so they're shortening the sentences of the ones that might be in there for, kind of more petty stuff.
Yeah.
To make room for the big crazies.
Big crazies.
Which I think prisons should do.
Yeah. Also, we're not going to get into the prison system.
No.
I can't go into that downward spiral. Anyway, so he was released, and then less than a year after being freed, this crime happens, which he is potentially a part of.
Okay.
So,
I don't know.
Don't know about Gargamel.
I need to see a few other faces, I think.
All right. Well, here's suspect number 2, mystery man, and we don't have a photo, so I just made it Ken.
What's his skin regime?
We don't have a lot of info on him. We don't even have a photo.
Okay.
However, we do have a little bit of information. So he has prior convictions for drug trafficking, and he is also a local to the area. He was also involved in carjackings, and he's around 31 years old, and his criminal history is based in narcotics.
Right.
However, he is a person of interest for the police purely for the fact that he seems to have some connections and ties to Gargamel, smash and grabs, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But I guess another thing to note is he knows the area quite well.
But then do you shit where you eat?
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
If he knows that he's well known to police in that area specifically.
Are you
maybe he just doesn't care.
Yeah, like if you're criming, are you just criming all the time? Because you're just like, whatever, I'm criming. You know?
Mystery man. Don't know. Maybe it's because I can't
not
see him. I need to see the eyes.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, you're not even going to see the eyes of the next person.
Oh, we've got another mystery man on our hands.
We've got another mystery man.
The wife.
The wife. All right, suspect number 3, the wife.
Lockie's got that Barbie.
Oh, that's the dream Barbie. That is the dream. I want that Barbie. All right, suspect number 3 is actually Gargamel's wife.
Okay.
So, as usual, we're blaming the woman.
Well, we do have a few Bonnie and Clyde stories up our sleeves. Yeah.
So, is it another one?
Mm-hmm.
So, we don't have her real name because it has not been released. But she's a smart woman who knows how the local crime scene works due to her association and relationship with old Gargamel. So in the days leading up to the heist, police uncovered that she had been in contact with a middleman who was connected to the people who pulled off this heist. So the question with her is she a mastermind? Is she an innocent bystander that just happens to be in this world kind of doddering about, but like she's not actually involved in the crime itself? What's her role?
You know what? No, you know what I'm noticing? So all the suspects have something to do with Gargamel. They're all known to Gargamel. He's got ties to both of them. He's got to have something to do with it.
Surely. And especially with a name like Gargamel, you'd hope.
Yes.
Like, why was that the nickname they gave him?
I don't know. Maybe he just gave off Smurf eating energy.
All right. So before I present you with suspect number 4, Joel, we're going to kind of go back to the scene of the crime.
The library.
The library. So obviously with the thieves, they arrive at opening time. They go directly to the most valuable display. They ignore everything else. And they know how this library kind of works and that the security is probably pretty relaxed. It shows that maybe they have some knowledge about what's happening within this museum. I guess they also know it's the last day of this exhibition. They know that these artworks that are displayed, on the walls are going to be put back inside like this rare book storage.
That day.
It's kind of like this might be the last chance to get these works. In trying to celebrate these works, the library has essentially made them easier to steal. Plot twist, the police realize that these exact artworks had already been stolen before.
Oh.
So, introducing suspect number 4.
Isn't this their first time being shown from books?
Yeah.
Lesio Rodriguez de Oliveira.
Perfect. You know
Lesio? Laesio.
Laesio?
I reckon it's pronounced Lesio.
Between 2004 and 2006, Oliveira is a researcher and frequent library visitor. He's a regular. He doesn't work there, but he's there often.
I mean, that picture of him, there's books behind
There's books. He's constantly at the library. Over his frequent visits, he starts to notice that the guards watch the exits, not what's happening within the library. So what he begins to do is he would take a little sharp Stanley knife or extractor knife and would carefully go into the, storage facility, take out the book to look at, slice down the spine of the book and take these plates and replace them with photo reproductions. And then he'd pop the real ones in his bag, walk straight out the door, right past the guards. And he did this page by page for nearly a decade.
Oh my God.
So he has later bragged, which is impossible. This number is impossible, but he has bragged that he has stolen over 60,000 items across Brazilian institutions, from maps to manuscripts and to prints. But the Matisse jazz portfolio was his crown jewel.
Right.
The original prints were eventually discovered in Argentina and when a customs agent became suspicious and opened one of his suitcases, and there they all were. Authorities contacted the library, and the library said, "That's impossible. We've still got them in these books." And they said, "No, you don't. You've got fake ones, we think." And it literally took until 2015 for forensics to confirm the truth. And then the originals were returned back in 2017.
Okay. I thought you were about to tell me that
The fake
these guys stole the prints.
That would be insane. But yeah, so literally he'd been doing this for so long, the library didn't even notice. The police had to call them and be like, hey.
God, how's he putting the prints back into the books without knowing? Would be so meticulous.
Yeah, and also like I would be getting so sweaty. My hands sweat.
Oh my God, and the shakes?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Just accidentally rip it.
Yeah.
So once these prints were returned 8 years later, this is the celebration that mentions the heist, the original, I guess, heist of these artworks. So it's kind of like this whole exhibition has been put on to be like, we've got them back. Look at what happened. This is the story, but we've got them back now because obviously when things get stolen, they become more famous.
Yeah.
I guess what we're asking ourselves is like, did he return to the scene of the crime to steal them back?
Oh.
Is he doing it again? Because he's like...
Well, he wasn't incarcerated
Not
anymore?
at this time.
Okay.
So he was arrested multiple times because he's stolen multiple rare documents over his span. He's openly mocked museum security, claiming that he could empty collections because institutions trusted, like, the... institutions just aren't equipped to keep these things on the walls. So he's like, I could just keep stealing. Like, I've been doing it for years and you've never caught me. But at this time, he was walking free. He was not incarcerated.
Money's at the root of everything. It would have had to do with money.
Surely.
I'm leaning more towards it's Rodriguez de Oliveira getting people to do his bidding for him. To steal the paintings. These people, probably because they're more street savvy people, are more inclined to smash and grab. Whereas if de Oliveira was doing it himself, he'd probably be a bit more meticulous.
Yes.
But he knows he's well known. He's got a chip on his shoulder because he's just like, I had to give back the ones that I took.
And I'm getting
and
revenge.
I want them back again.
Yeah.
But this time, I'm going to get other people to do it for me.
Yeah.
In which I'm thinking all four of them might be involved somehow.
Let me, before we move on to the outcome, Joel, let me show you some footage.
Oh, yes. Oh, I want to see.
So there is 2 parts to this footage. There's like the start and then towards the end you get more where they put it down. So this is no audio. This is the start of them walking out with the bags.
It looks really heavy.
It looks so heavy. It looks like they literally have just gone to Ikea and shoved the paintings into a bag. That's how you look when you're walking out with an Ikea bag. And then when you get to the end, there's like footage of them when he puts it down on the ground. You're like, no.
Neither of these guys kind of look like Gabrielle. I could be wrong.
São Paulo. Am I saying it right?
São Paulo.
São Paulo. Paulo.
Like the guy from the Lizzie
McGuire. São Paulo. They have one of the largest urban surveillance networks in the world. There is over 25,000 cameras with facial recognition on the streets.
It looks pretty clear.
Yeah, and this is like, so they use facial recognition cameras all throughout the city, and investigators feed the suspects' faces into the system, and a match comes back almost instantly. And within 24 hours of this footage being found, an arrest is made. Now, there's 2 things with this. Like, we could go into the whole thing around how should we have that many cameras doing facial recognition, like whatever.
Well, for things like this, it comes in handy. It
comes in handy. So the police track the suspect's path through the city in real time from camera to camera. And then on December 8th, they arrest our mystery man.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't give up the goods. He doesn't give up much info. He doesn't tell you who else he's worked with because there was 2 men carrying that Ikea bag.
Yeah.
So then on the 19th of December, they arrest Mello's or Gargamel's wife.
Oh,
yep.
Gargamel's wife.
Gargamel's wife, this guy.
Yeah.
Because they believe that she hid the artworks after they left the museum.
Yep.
But they kind of just arrest her to try and get to old Gargamel.
Okay.
They think if they arrest his wife that
She'll spill the beans.
she'll spill the beans. Funnily enough, she doesn't.
Oh.
She does not snitch.
Loyal woman.
She is a loyal woman. So they think the art has never left the city. They think it's still somewhere. But old Gargamel disappears.
Right.
It's in the wind. They find it quite frustrating because they're like, well, literally we just released this guy and now he has disappeared. And what else is he doing? Is he committing more crimes? What's the go here? They're still trying to find him. I guess we kind of question what happened. How does it all make sense? And what police think happened and what they speculate, because we still haven't found Gargamel. And it seems that Mystery Man and the wife, they're not talking to the police at all. They're keeping their little mouths shut.
Mm-hmm.
So they think that the pieces were commissioned by an international traffic network to be stolen and would eventually lead to sales on the black market. So a crime syndicate hired old Gargamel to get these artworks that would then later be sold on the black market.
Okay.
Yeah. However, they also believe that the pieces might be used as collateral because, as we know, criminals like to steal artworks. So when they're in the bind, they say, I know where this art is. Do you want it back? They think that, these pieces might, turn up when someone's in a bit of a bind.
Mm-hmm.
So although multiple arrests have been made, the pieces still remain missing to this day, and our suspects await the outcome of their case.
Okay.
So we actually don't have an outcome yet because it literally has just happened. Gargamel is still missing, and that's kind of where we land today.
Okay. So Gargamel missing.
Yeah.
Mystery Man
arrested. I'm maybe out on bail. TBC.
Wife of Mystery Man?
No, of Gargamel.
So the wife is Gargamel's wife.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Wife not saying anything.
No.
No.
And they don't have enough.
Her cards close
and
to her
as
chest.
far as I know, they don't have enough to hold her. So I think that they arrested her to try and get him out.
Yeah.
And he didn't. And so they were like, well, shit.
Rodriguez de Oliveira, nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do
with it. He just made sense because he's done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it
but
the first time.
But it's not his style.
No, he's more meticulous.
Yeah.
He's a bit quieter. He's not going bang, bang, bang.
So the main guy that we're after is Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be the key for us to know what happened to these pieces.
Yes.
But I have a feeling the wife might spill eventually.
Ooh.
Unless she already has and they haven't released it.
True. I mean, it's hard to know. They might. That is true. And because he's still missing, maybe they don't want to say it because they want to make sure that they've got him.
The worst part about it is the paintings are gone.
I know.
We need to know where they are.
They are. Then this is the thing with a lot of these, I guess, heists is that a lot of the times the paintings go missing and will only be used and be recovered for a time when these people, like when old Gargamel ends up in a bind and goes, you know what, those paintings, I'll return them.
I think the thing that frustrates me more is these paintings, they're meant to be admired and looked at and to provoke thought and all that kind of stuff by many people.
Mm-hmm.
But when money comes into it, all of that's taken out of it because they just become selling chips.
Yeah.
Which sucks because it takes the magic out of the painting. As cheesy as that sounds.
Yeah. And there's also this thing of like artwork is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. For some people, these are, I don't know, there's just something about it. It's like art has a price, but it also shouldn't have a price and it doesn't make sense all the time. And it's just like these.
Seeing Starry Night by Van Gogh and having a bit of a cry in New York. That's priceless.
Priceless, as American Express would say.
Yes.
Priceless.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we don't know where the paintings are. We don't know where Gargamel is. And TBC on if we'll ever see them again.
Did they ever find the crowns and stuff that the other people from the Louvre took yet?
No.
We
Waiting
gotta find these things.
We gotta, guys.
Come on.
What are we doing?
I mean, there's a lot of craziness happening in the world.
Yeah,
that
I don't know.
needs a bit more attention.
But also, we need to start finding stuff.
Yeah.
There was always that art guy who always goes undercover to find and recover these paintings, and you know that he pops up in a few of our stories, previous episodes. Get him on the case, guys.
Yeah.
Get him talking.
I just want these pieces returned.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I don't think these particular pieces have been sold on the black market. I think they're being kept for bargaining chips.
Yes, but also I hope they're being kept well because they were just being like
thrown in a bag,
placed on the side of the street. Like with each dent, each thing, it's like losing its value. It's ruining the artwork. But when these get returned, boy, oh boy, are they going to be worth more money.
Yeah, and won't the library put on another show?
Yeah.
And then a third time they will be stolen. It's like, how many times can a piece be stolen?
Yeah. How long is a piece of string? I don't know why I'm screaming.
Well, that's the episode.
Another fabulous unsolved mystery. Thank you, Steph.
Well, no, how about I bring you a case that's
unsolved? It just happened.
You know what? Tomorrow they could be found.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to do an update.
Yes.
But yeah. That's the episode.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
I'm actually going to go home and look at these Matisse jazz series.
Yeah.
I really, really like them.
They're really, really cool.
If I could get my little sticky mitts on a reproduction print of those, I might have to get one.
I think there's a few around.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to find them.
Yeah, I really, really like them. They spoke to me.
Spoke to you. They're very cool. Very, very cool. And Joel, as always, as we always say,
nasal decongestant, once you have a couple of sprays, it becomes really addictive because all of a sudden you're instantly, like if you get hay fever, if you get colds, if you get something like that, all of a sudden instantly I'm breathing through my nose. I'm breathing so clearly that I can't remember the last time I've breathed so clearly. It can become addictive. People don't get addicted to nasal decongestant. Only take it maybe like once every now and again or when you've got a really blocked nose.
Yeah.
Don't make it an all the time thing. It's bad for your nose. It's as bad as cocaine, they say, with ruining the inside of your cartilage and all that kind of stuff.
Stop using those nasal sprays.
We always say it.
We always, all the time.
I've got some in my bag.
Actually, if you just...
Sometimes I have a bit of a blocked schnoz of a morning.
You're not
and
supposed...
you just go bam, bam.
Yeah.
And then it's done.
Done. But I think it's like no more than 3 days in a row.
No more than 3 days.
We've read the side of the packet.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to an episode of Framed hosted by Joel and Steph. Now make sure you go and follow us on all of the socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, at Framed the Podcast. Make sure you follow and tell one friend.
Just one.
Just one.
Like we always say, just tell one friend.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.